Welcome back. Now, Dr. Maymunah Kadri is a dynamic consultant, neuropsychiatrist, and a fellow of the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria, with almost 20 years' experience as a practicing physician. Now, she is also a certified trauma counselor and neurofeedback practitioner. She continues with understanding and dealing with postpartum depression. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Before we came live, I have to tell you, you look super stylish.
We have to be youthful at heart, even if we are getting older, because that is how the world goes.
I know.
You look good, you feel good.
You feel good. Very important. So this is a topic we've been discussing for
the whole
month.
Yeah.
So now, what are we focusing on this morning?
As we round up for the month, we just need to understand and let Nigerians, and globally, let them know, yes, despite the fact that we understand that the mothers are the ones that birth the children, they take care of the children. We encourage them to eat for two when they are pregnant. And when they give birth, we also encourage them to eat for two. We shouldn't always focus just on their physical health, but we should focus a lot on their emotional well-being. Because a mother who is not happy, who is not enthusiastic about life, who is not taking care of herself, will definitely not have enough to take care of that baby. So it's not enough to just have a lot of people around her. Even if it's just one person, how helpful is that one person that is taking charge and taking care of her? How are you doing? Is just enough to know exactly how that woman is doing. How do you feel? Is there anything you want me to help you with? Don't just encourage her, take pap, so that the breast milk will come. And don't do. It's good, but the emotional well-being of a woman who is a natural nurturer is very key for bonding for that child, for the upbringing of that child. Don't forget, the intelligence of our child, a large percentage depends on the mother. Yeah. So yes, even if the fathers are there, a large percentage of our intelligence comes from our mothers. Fathers know that, except they are in denial. So the truth is that their emotional well-being is very key to keep that child grounded, to nurture that child with good vibes, good positivity, happy hormones, help that child to be that whole, wholesome man or woman that he or she is destined to be.
Okay. Now, talking about postpartum depression, now for women out there who maybe they don't have the funds or they don't know how to get to people, therapists that can help them work through it. How can they at home, is there like a way to help yourself at home? Is there like steps you can give them to take for self-help?
I love that, because self-help is the first thing you should even do before looking for professional help. What are those things you should do? Know when to let go. Know when to ask for help. Know when to say, look, I can't do this anymore. Don't force yourself to keep going and telling yourself, I can. Because there's a way the brain works. It goes to a default mode when you keep pushing hard. So at least, if baby is sleeping, sleep, even if you are not feeling sleepy. And then if there are people around you, know when to tell them to help you. You know, help you for the feeding, help you for the cleaning. Don't be the one person running around. Don't forget, a lot of the women at that point, they're still even bleeding. So the normal post-delivery and all that. So know when to sleep, know when to eat healthy. It's very key. Don't let the society push you into snatch back. I've just had my baby, I need to get back my... No, you don't need that. You need to understand that it's okay. You've just had a baby. You didn't kill someone. You've just bettered a new life. No, don't just jump. Yes, there's some exercises you should do, but not the jump on the treadmill, bumpies. No, you don't need that. And of course, as much as possible, discuss your emotional well-being. Don't assume they know. Assumptions always lead to disaster. Don't assume. Let them know this is how you feel, even if they don't know. Sit them down, and if they are not listening, check in back into the hospital with your obstetrician and let them know this is how I'm feeling and I need help. It's okay not to be okay at times, and it shouldn't be something we should look as a stigma. You can be go through a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Don't forget, there's a whole 9 months, that woman might have even been going through a lot of challenges.
Yes.
And then now, eventually, she's not only taking care of herself, a baby has just come in.
Yes,
so
true.
she needs to understand that. And sometimes there may be 2 or 3.
Yes.
So it's overwhelming. You used to sleep 7 to 9 hours. All of a sudden, you can't even sleep up to 1 hour because the baby is always crying.
Yeah.
So asking for help is a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness.
Yeah. Now, I just have to touch on this. Now, most times when the child comes, everybody's talking about the mom. And that's why the postpartum depression comes, because there's a lot of pressure on her. Still about the self-help. How does the husband, how does he come in to help her at times like this?
Oh, God. Men, in fact, in the second episode this month, we talked about the fact that men can also have postpartum depression.
Yes, you did.
Men, you can also have postpartum depression. It's not only a woman's thing. So men need to understand that they can also deal with that.
Yes.
It's not at this point you hear the baby crying, the man will just carry his pillow and move to the other room. No.
Yeah.
You need to help this woman to help your child.
Yeah.
It's not about I don't care, and you have to. No. If the woman needs some rest, the man should also help hold the baby while the woman, sleeps, and of course take some time. Well, we don't have paternity leave in Nigeria, but truly, it's something that it should also be looked into, so that the men can adequately be there for this woman, because it will not be the woman's first child. Yeah. So while nursing the new baby, she has other little ones. So the men, they are very, very key in helping this woman, come out of the blues, the depression. That is not the time to pick on any little thing and start saying the house is dirty. You are not, or forcing the woman to also make your meals. You can, at that point, also help the woman make meals if you can't afford help. Okay. So the men are very, very important in ensuring that this woman doesn't even tint into this postpartum depression.
Okay. So quickly, before I let you go, still for people at home. Now, for a woman at home who is not sure of how she's feeling, what are the quick signs that she should see that she knows that, okay, I need self-help or I need to go see a doctor?
Very easily, what we see worldwide is when you start crying easily for no obvious reasons. Or there are reasons, but you are even crying so much. Okay. Or you have that persistent sadness. So we're not saying sadness for a day or two. We are saying sadness for at least like 2 weeks. When you start seeing that your energy level is so low, you have a newborn baby, you are happy, baby is looking very pretty or handsome, but you don't even want to touch the baby. You are detaching yourself from the baby. You don't even want to feed the baby. You start neglecting your personal hygiene. And those are the things ordinarily you should look out for. So the interest you have initially, you are no longer having fun in it. Please, when you have these signs, it's very, very key. You seek for help, because depression is treatable, help is available, but seek help from the right places, the right time, and of course the right time is now.
Thank you so much. It was really good having you here. I'm sure we've learned a thing or two, but there's so much more on Wake Up Nigeria. You do not want to go anywhere. We'll be right back.